Now back to our coverage of the resignation of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar from the People's Democratic Party. Director of Media Group 2023 PDP Presidential Council Oladimeji Fabiyi joins me on the news at 7. Mr. Fabiyi, thanks for joining us. The language in Mr. Atiku's letter was emotional, heartbreaking, loss of ideals, and what have you. Do you think this is sincere assessment of what has transpired with the PDP or some strategic positioning ahead of 2027?
Well, thank you very much for bringing me. Just from your intro, and I'd like to say that there's never been a time that the former vice president has not been very honest with the party. The resignation came out of sincerity and what I call sincerity of purpose. The entire Nigerians, including myself and yourself, would admit to the fact that the PDP has not having, its best of time, since after, even before 2023 election, we were just managing it. And then the man, Atiku, that all of us know, tried his best to make sure that the party is brought together. But unfortunately, we have those that have, decided in their mind to make sure that the party does not succeed, even though the party, it was a party that gave them everything, that made them everything they become. The party will judge everybody. I think it was sincere, and I want to commend him for his boldness, for his courage, and for being honorable about the whole thing, because if it's about Nigeria, even if it were me, I would do the same thing he has done, because for him, it's about Nigeria. Right. It's not about himself, any party.
So this isn't the former vice president's first defection from PDP to AC, back to PDP, then APC, and back to PDP, and now he's perhaps headed to the ADC. Does this help or hurt his public image as a statesman, or perhaps it's just another reminder of our fluid political culture?
Well, my brother, I really do not know what you mean by this, but let me just give you an instance. Number one is the fact that, I've always asked anybody who said this, why Atiku? In Nigeria political space today, I can give you the names of critical stakeholders in this country that have left from one party to the other. Why are people not talking about it? Let me give you an instance. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was in SDP with Atiku in SDP. And then from there, he moved to AD. From AD to ACN. ACN to APC, where he is today. Atiku did the same thing. That is the current president of this country. The man we just buried yesterday, former President Muhammadu Buhari, may his soul rest, moved from APP to AMPP to CPC to APC. Let me just tell Nigerians who are always talking about this thing that there's nothing serious about this. Politicians in Nigeria didn't do this because of emotion, it's about strategy. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was still in AD, perhaps he may not be president today. If Buhari was still in APP, perhaps he will not be president today. So why making Atiku movement an issue? Bukola Saraki moved from one party. Peter Obi was in ABGA, Labour, PDP, Labour today, and we have seen all of this. Why are we making it look like Atiku has committed one sin?
I hear you clearly.
It's politics, and it's about interest. It's about strategy.
I understand your position. The reason why perhaps it's peculiar for the former vice president is that he's attempted, for instance, to run for the presidency about 6 times. You mentioned the president. The president's movement perhaps has just been an evolution of parties. He is, in all honesty, has stuck with the same political ideology. So if you talked about AD, AC, and APC, it's still the same political parties evolving. But I would like us to speak specifically to what we should expect in the coming days. Do you think that this is signaling the fact that Atiku Abubakar is still eyeing the presidency in 2027?
As far as I know, as a person, he hasn't told me he's going to run. And if he's going to run in 2027, it's his choice. It's guaranteed under the constitution of this country. It doesn't matter how many times he has run. It doesn't matter which party from which party has moved to the other. Like I just read out all of these things. Whether they are evolving or not is about strategy, it's not about emotion. And then everyone who we can call leaders of this country today have done except few of them. So as far as I know, we'll wait and see what happens next. But I know what I want to say is this. His resignation signaled, one is a big blow, it's a devastating blow on PDP. And I'm sad that the party that I was part of at the inception, this is not the party of Solomon La. This is not the party of former Minister of Information, what's his name, Jerry Garner. This is not the party of Tony Anini and all the rest. This is not the party of Atiku that we know. But unfortunately, it's quite painful, it's quite sad. The soul of the party just left. Let me tell you something. The day President Obasanjo left PDP, he lost a part of the soul of PDP. And since then, PDP has never been able to recover itself. Atiku came back in 2017 and breathed life into this party when he became the candidate of the party. And that's exactly what has sustained that party today. Now Atiku has left. We will see what remains of the party. The soul of the party has left. Atiku is the symbol, is the soul of is the symbol of the founding father, is the soul of PDP, and he has left. It's painful to me because I'm a member of PDP. We shouldn't have gotten to this point. But of course, no thanks to Damagun, no thanks to Wike, who believe that they have to do this for President Tinubu. They are supporting President Tinubu, and they said made it loud and clear. So we know where all of this is coming from. So for Atiku to have left is a bold statement he has made. He's courageous. I commend him, and I thank him for providing leadership for those of us who have been so distraught and disappointed, whose political future has been damaged by the activities of these people that are working for the opposition.
You may have given so much credit to a man. I mean, the ability of individuals to pull down a party that has been in power for almost 16 years. But how do you think the new coalition party will be able to deal with multiplicity of interest in the coming years? Can you just answer that in a few seconds?
They made it abundantly clear that it's not about them, it's not about any individual, my brother, it's about this country. And as far as I want to believe, if it's about this country, I want to wish them well. I have sympathy for them. I'm going to support them, even though I'm in PDP. I'm going to support whatever they do. Right. It's not about these individuals. It's not about their ambition. And I'm sure they're going to manage their ambition. Since they have all signed up for the country, let us wait and see. Now, it shouldn't be anybody's problem until when we get to that point. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Mr. Oladimeji Fabiyi, thank you so much for talking to us on TVC News On 7.
Thank you very much. Thank you.